It'll be fine.
Hello, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. We've come back. This is the second time live today. But today, this afternoon even, I am joined by the beautiful Kayleigh, who has just finished up Mindset Mastery and Magic with me last week and has kindly come on to share her thoughts and feedback with you all. So thank you, Kayleigh.
No worries. Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. I think it's really valuable to hear it from people that have actually been in it and done it. So we actually met through a local networking group that you run alongside with a partner called Alison. And so we'd only met probably a couple of times.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3, but no more than that.
Yeah. And obviously I shared about coaching. And so I guess the first question I've got for you is, what made you decide that actually this sounds like it might be for me?
I was trying not to outwardly make it obvious, but I was feeling really lost. I've always been really driven. I've always been really focused. I've always known where I'm heading. And for different reasons, had totally lost my way with it all. Felt very overwhelmed, didn't know where I was heading anymore with anything. And it was my husband pointing that out to me that made me go, actually, this is a problem. It's not just me that's noticed it. Other people around me have noticed it. I felt very unhappy because of it, because I'm not used to feeling like that. And I got to the point I just didn't recognise myself anymore. But couldn't work out why. Didn't know where I was going wrong, why nothing was falling into place anymore. And then you said one line, which was, "It always starts with you." And I came away from there thinking, is this down to me? Is it me that needs to make the change? And realised it was, but still didn't know what to do about it. So I thought I had better speak to you and see if you could help, which felt very uncomfortable for me, if I'm honest, because I have never done any form of personal development, any form of coaching before, completely unknown to me. Felt very awkward about it, and now feel very differently.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think, what was it? It was around May time, wasn't it, that we started the course? And at that time, you were sort of heading down one path, and you're not heading down that anymore. Yeah, so that was quite a bold move in and of itself, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I think you taught me really early on, actually, in the course. Obviously, this was business and mindset. In my head, it was just needing to find the focus business-wise. I have a job that I do day to day. I had a business I was trying to build, and I have another little sideline business, which I love, but is always the thing that I put down. I realised that the business I was chasing was actually the thing that was making me quite unhappy. And I can't do 3 things really well, and I'm not happy if I'm not doing something well. I thought I'd end up putting down the day job, and I ended up putting down the business that I was trying to grow, and felt like a different person once I'd done that. And we achieved that quite early on. You taught me early on how to deal with that, how to go about it. And it was done within, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks of the 12-week course. So that was a huge weight off my shoulders really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it was, to be honest, you came to me with sort of the revelation, didn't you? It wasn't, it was just asking those questions and trying to figure out, okay, well, what is it that's actually making you unhappy? What do I actually want? What do I enjoy doing? And so when you came with that bold move, that was just a weight off the shoulders, right?
Yeah, I think I suddenly had the confidence to make that phone call and go, this isn't for me. Yes, I've spent money training to do this. And yes, I've spent an awful lot of my time training to do this. But I don't love it. And I felt really guilty about that, which I don't even feel guilty about it anymore. But, loads of people train in things and do things that it then doesn't work out for them. Unfortunately, that's life. It's part of the journey. But I have picked up the little sideline business and I've absolutely run with it ever since, and don't really know why I put down the thing that I loved, because that's now the thing that really drives me and keeps me on track.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. Both with the thing that you trained in a still there. Because what you were training in was perhaps more of a traditional, acceptable job, and one that we can get caught up in stories, can't we, of what we should do, how life should look, what so and so going to think of me if I do this, and that sort of thing. And I think when we dug into it, there was a bit of that, very much tied in there, wasn't there?
I think it's something in my head I'd wanted to do for 10 years and had never had the guts to do it. Went out there, trained for it, paid the money, did the courses, spent a year studying, and then it wasn't all it was cracked up to be in my head. So there was some guilt around them putting that down, but I'm fine with it now. It didn't work. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if it's not what you thought it was going to be, then
no.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. So what have been your biggest wins or results since starting the course back in May?
Business-wise, it has been, part of my business is growing my team. Something I've always really struggled with. And I've doubled the size of my team since I've done the course, which has been absolutely amazing. And I'm loving that side of it again. Really exciting. The personal side of things is the amount I've learned, the way I've learned to cope with things, the way I've learned to deal with things. I've learned to stop and question things. Is it the right thing? Is that what's going to make me happy? Is that going to get me further towards my goals? Or actually it's okay to say, no, that's not right for me, which is, I was 100% a yes person to everybody before. I felt very guilty if I ever couldn't do something for somebody. And now I'm like, no, it's okay to say, no, that doesn't benefit me. That doesn't benefit my family. That doesn't bring good things to me in my life. So, no.
Yeah. Game changing, right?
Yeah.
Get clear on your values and what's actually important to you.
Yeah. That's all so clear for me now.
Yeah. It's really easy. If you don't have that clarity, it's so easy to get caught up in what other people want.
People pleasing everybody else, and actually just dragging yourself further and further down.
Yeah, and getting further and further away from that happy life.
Yeah.
And as you say, that's helped in your focus on what you wanted, and one of those things was to be more present with your family, right?
Yeah, that was a big thing.
What have they said?
My husband was the first person he just stopped me. I was just literally walking through the house and he just stopped me and said, I realise how you're making such a conscious effort to spend some time with the children, to spend some more time with us, and the way you're going about things, I can see you're consciously thinking things through for the better. So I just want you to know that we're aware of that and we can see how much happier you are for it. And we'll feel the same. And that was amazing to think someone else is noticing. I thought I was seeing it, but to think that it's, they're aware of it. And then my little boy, we were just driving along one day and he said to me, it makes me really happy to see how much happier you are. So how much happier you are now, Mummy. I really like it, or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, we're ticking a lot of boxes. At the end of the day, happy husband, happy kids, happier me. It all just kind of fits together. And I really am trying to make a conscious effort to have the work-life balance, which I was pants at before. Yeah, that's been my favourite change.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught in that trap. But just by bringing that awareness to it, like you say, just stopping yourself and asking those questions.
Yeah.
changes everything, right?
Yeah, it's just learning. It's learning those, I don't know, the techniques, the coping mechanisms, I suppose, which I just wasn't aware of before. And just stopping and thinking before just jumping into doing something.
Yeah.
You know, the kids say, "Oh, mummy, can we do this? Oh, in a minute. I haven't got time. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm doing this. No, I've got that to do. No, haven't done the dinner yet." Actually, does it matter if dinner's 10 minutes later? Does it matter if I finish work 5 minutes early? You know, no, because my little boy wants me to do something with him for 10 minutes. And why would I want to turn that down?
Yeah.
It's those little things which seem so obvious, but they really weren't to me before. They really weren't.
No, well, especially when you've got it all going on in the head, right?
I literally did not know where to turn. My head felt like it was just going to explode. It was just such a horrible, horrible feeling.
Yeah. And I can completely relate, because I was like that as well. It's just, I'd literally write to-do lists as long as my arm every day,
which you can't possibly achieve.
No, exactly. And it's like, how do you not understand what I'm having to do?
Yeah, and just losing my head like that, just no thought process, just shouting and, you know, not being particularly nice about it. He said to me, "You're much nicer now," or something like that. Which, yeah, it's really good.
That's amazing. So what was your biggest unexpected benefit from coaching, do you think?
I think I didn't expect to come out of it and be so clear on where I was going, and actually to achieve that so early on. But to have that feeling now that I feel like I can deal with anything now. I feel like it doesn't matter what comes my way. I've learned how I can cope with that. I've got material I can look back on. I've got coaching sessions I can refer back to in my head. I know how I can go about this to still head in the right direction. You know, even if things do crop up, that's life. But I will know how to get through it and how to do the right thing. I feel like I've set my path now. I've learned how to set my path.
Yeah, and just being aware.
Yeah.
Of those. Yeah.
Yeah, just I've learned so much. I thought I'd kind of finish the 12 weeks and be like, okay, well, you know, I know roughly what I want now. But that's not it at all. I know exactly what I want. I know how to get there. I know it's not going to happen overnight, and I can trust in time. But that's fine, because I know I'm heading the right way.
I love that. Yeah, is that confidence and clarity in yourself just radiates, right?
Yeah, completely. Yeah, it's fine. I am somebody that always wants to run before I can walk. But I don't need to do that.
That's knowing yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got no question on it now.
Yeah, I don't think that can be do you know what I mean? That's so valuable to know yourself, and it's amazing how so many of us don't take the time to do that and to figure out what lights us up or what doesn't, as the case may be. And then also having that sort of overall goal. It's like, it's not just about a job, it's about like how I want to show up, how I want my life to look and feel.
The job has actually become quite insignificant in it all for me, because it's not the job, it's what the job's going to achieve. It's the bigger picture. It's where is that going to get me, rather than actually focusing on the day-to-day working part of it.
That's really beautiful, really beautiful. So what would you say to someone that's sitting on the fence?
I would say I was sitting on the fence, and I know you're fully aware of this. I found it really hard to actually commit to this. It is honestly the best thing I've ever done, the best money I've ever spent, and I think my family would fully agree with that. I would say it's completely changed the way I look at everything, every aspect of my life. It has completely changed it. And I can pretty much guarantee in probably 4 weeks, you wouldn't look back and even question it. But 12 weeks, I think your journey will look very different for all the right reasons. So just do it. Just do what I did and just say, send me the details and sign me up.
That's beautiful. And again, I can relate because you had some ideas of what coaching was before you joined.
Yeah.
And it's not that, right? What did you think it was?
I imagined a white room going, don't worry, we're going to sit and work through this. And it was all going to be very airy-fairy. And I was going to be sitting there squirming in my chair thinking, oh, they're going to pick my brain to pieces and make me feel really uncomfortable, and I wouldn't be able to open up. And it hasn't been like that at all. It's been, yeah, you've done a good job. It's been really enjoyable. I've looked forward to it every week. I've looked forward to what am I going to learn next? Surely there's nothing more I can learn. Oh no, hang on. Here's another string to that bow, and how that I can expand on that bit. And then I do that bit and I'm like, well, I want to know what's next. I want to know what I'm going to do now. How am I going to feel this time next week? It's been that I've really looked forward to it each week and would recommend it to everybody. Someone said to me once, everybody needs a coach. And I thought, no, they don't. Like, they absolutely don't. I don't need a coach. Why would I need a coach? I'm fine. No, actually, everybody needs a coach. It doesn't matter what aspect of your life. I think it will benefit absolutely everybody. So just do it. Just try it.
I felt quite similar about coaching myself back in the day, actually. And I have my own coach. And even when you think there's not any more, surely that I can learn, or surely I've figured it all out, and actually, yeah, you just go to another deeper level of understanding or another breakthrough. And I think it is super powerful. I know coaches, we talk often, and we often have our own little sessions as well. And there's always something new, always something.
Yeah, I don't think anybody couldn't get something out of it. Anybody. I think every single person could benefit from it. For me now, it's something that I will just incorporate into my life. It's not something I've not gone, well, that's it, my 12 weeks are done now. Cool, I'm fine. It's like I've always said to you, it's something that I feel like, I will check in with, I will top up with, just to make sure I am staying as happy as I am now and on the right track for the journey that I want to go on and to achieve what I want to achieve, to keep myself happy, to keep my family happy. So yeah, I honestly can't recommend it enough. Just do it.
And it's to really live into that potential, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've only got one shot. Just I can't bear the thought of not getting out of it what I want more than ever now. Yeah. Because I'm so clear on what I want now.
You don't want to be one of those people looking back going, oh, why didn't I? Or I couldn't.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, that's not for me. I'm out there to get it now.
Powerful, and I have no doubt that you absolutely will. So that's amazing.
So.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I don't think so. I just hope that people do watch this and think that they should try it, because I can't tell you what it's done for me in the last 12 weeks. I was that person at the beginning of this that was like, I'm never going to tell anybody I'm doing this. Almost felt like a defeat, or I'm admitting that I can't cope or I can't do something. That's so not it at all. And you don't make me feel like that in any way. It's always the belief that I can do it and this is how to help me do it. So don't ever think that you're going to be undermined or anything like that, because it's not the case. You will definitely come out of it stronger, happier, more focused, and just a better person all round, I think.
Well, that is beautiful, Kay. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No, well, it's my joy to be able to, well, just see it and help it all happen, really. So
it's helped me so much.
I'm really grateful you said yes to you, and yes to that potential, and yes to that happiness.
Also, don't feel guilty. Another thing that I did for you just reminded me then, I felt so guilty that I was doing this for me. I was spending money on just me. That's not the case at all. I now can see that fully. Working on you makes the whole picture fall into place. Everybody benefits from it. Everybody.
Powerful. So true. So true. We're often the last to invest in ourselves, and we are our best investment.
But it's so much more than that.
I agree. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kayleigh. And
thank you.
Really excited for what's ahead.
Me too.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will be back soon. Bye.
Bye.